Hi, I'm Daniel and welcome back to Firebred Development. This is a message for the elites. I had this idea in my head for a very long time. It's not a secret anymore that the world is the way it is because of a very bad leadership. It's your fault, yes, yours. The ones in power behind the scenes, responsible for most of the things that happen in the world, good and bad. I have just this one question for you. Why do you have this lack of ideas, lack of enthusiasm, lack of ambition of solving the real problems of the world, the real problems that really matters? I don't get you. You have all this power. Instead of controlling only for bad purposes, only for consumerism and making money, how much money can you make? Numbers go up forever. You can never have enough money. Why is this hunger for money and not for building something meaningful, something that does something? Would you not be more proud for that? But yeah, I guess it requires more work. You actually need to do a thing, solve a problem, and yeah, that's hard. The only thing you can do is sell poisonous food, poisonous water, poisonous medicine, and then making people sick and then capitalizing on that. This is the only power that you have. This is the only great ideas that you have. This is the only good things that you can come up with. This is all your imagination. You can't do anything better than this. Can you not work it the other way around? I don't understand you. And you know exactly what I mean. You are making people sick by messing up with their mind, body and spirit. You want people disoriented and sick so you can capitalize on that. Pathetic. Such a lazy and uninspired way to make money. How long do you think this will work for? People are waking up and karma already started working badly in your favor. Because you are doing all these things against our will. And this time we know it. And we are not accepting it anymore. Your karmic retribution will not work anymore. And it will come biting you back in the ass any moment now. But I'm always trying to be positive and not focus on the negative. So I have a solution for you guys. Why don't you pivot now that you still have the time? Why not? You have all the money and power now. You never know later. People are awakening. So hear me out. I'll give you some examples. For example, let's imagine you are the biggest producer of plastic in the world. Yeah, we all know plastic is bad for the planet. It's polluting and still on. But I know we need plastic. We can't leave it. I know that. Why are you not working with all the money that you make now for an alternative? And as soon as the alternative comes, just ditch this business. Oh, you can't, no, because it makes profit. Now that you still have time and you have money, invest in solutions. Find people that will give you solutions. You have the money to get the best people. You have the money to open new manufacturing. You have the money, you have maybe the friends, the circle to help you open one of these factories in any country and replace plastic immediately or almost immediately. But you get the idea. But this is just an example. Maybe you're already doing that. You have the money, you have the time, you can hire the best people, you just lack vision, you just lack inspiration. You just see a making money machine there and you don't care about the consequences, even though it's poisoning the earth. So you, instead of using your God-given gifts, your problem-solving gifts, your money, your influence, your power to actually solve problems, you just don't care. Start seeing yourself as someone that can make a difference, a revolutionary. Everything is possible. Why can't you be the first one who starts this movement? Another example. Let's say you are Big Pharma. Instead of relying on people to get sick to get your clients, or even worse, maybe making them sick to get your money, with all the tactics that I'm not going to discuss them now in this video. Why don't you use the money that you have now to invent something better? For example, why don't you open a chain of holistic clinics all over the world that will not be based on treatment, will be based on prevention, on personalized meal plans, therapy, coaching them what to eat, what to do, how to avoid, teaching them based on teaching the people what they should do, plus using their like some therapies like cold water therapies with or red light therapy or meditations, and teach them how to reprogram their subconscious mind, and teach them how to become better, how to give up vices, like, this kind of approach, to be like a holistic clinic that will solve everything. That, and you can have like memberships like gyms or something. Why can you not think about something like that? Like, I can think about something like this, why can't you? So I don't get you, elites. And without any bullshit, without any manipulation, only real stuff that works, stuff that is proven to work, stuff that is being tried, naturalistic, holistic. People will still pay money for that, will maybe pay more than medicine. People will go there all the time. Or even if they don't, pivot again, find something. You have imagination, you're creative, you have money. You can do this now, while you still have the money and the power. Why not? You could pivot into this and become the hero. From the villain, you can actually become the hero. And I'm pretty sure you're gonna make much more money like this. Your approach in clinics can be based on prevention, on educating normal people how to keep their health actually. This could be your selling point. Another selling point could be longevity. You can have in these clinics all kind of sorts of longevity programs. Another example of bad industry where elites has the power to change is the food industry. Instead of those cheap, sugary carbohydrates, instead of that cheap oil, vegetable oil that affects the people in such a bad way, and that they are present in every supermarket. When you go through the aisle, you see no real food. You see only processed food, only oils, only sugar, carbohydrates, highly processed food. Now, don't get me wrong. I know this processed food, they can't just disappear overnight. And I know some people maybe need them because some of them are so cheap. Maybe some people depends on survival on them. Maybe some of them buys them to give them energy at work. But I repeat myself, while you still have the money, while you still are in power, and you see the direction of the world is going more towards healthy lifestyle, is going towards more healthier choices. So if you know the market is going there, why not start now and slowly replace the products? Like, for example, start now and come with alternatives, healthy alternatives, real food alternatives. You have the money, you can open real food market or a chain of stores or anything. Like, with the profit that you make from this unhealthy food, because it can't disappear maybe overnight and you still need to keep it for a while. With the money from this, why not start something like 100% natural products, like non-GMOs, like real food, organic, like and promote it the same way you promote these sugary things on TV that probably costs you a fortune. It's the same if you will promote the healthy things. Why not? Anyway, you get the idea. This is for all the elites that makes money from the misery of other people. This is for the elites that are provoking the problem and after coming and selling the solution. That's pathetic. We can't go on like this anymore. Something needs to change. You should be ashamed of yourself and stop this. The time will come and you will be exposed and laughed at, and you will lose all your power, all your privileges, and all your respect. So, my proposal is, why not change? Why not become good? Why not try to find a solution instead of finding the problem or creating the problem? Why not make this a better earth? Why are you not playing your part in a paradisiac earth? My opinion is you might have limiting beliefs based on the luck, and you think these ways of that you are doing money now, these bad ways, they are the only ways of doing money. But that's not true. It's an abundance of everything. You can make money from doing nice business, good choices, good products, healthy products, and help the world. You might be afraid that you might lose your monopoly. And that can happen if you are not transmuting, if you're not changing, you see the trend now, you see it's changing, you see we are waking up and we want something different, something better, something healthier. So jump now on the trend. All the time, the people that they lose is the ones who resist change. If you're not gonna change, you will lose your monopoly. But why not build your new monopoly now with the resources that you have? So pivot, you have the resources. Start basically by opening the healthier alternatives to the industry that you're in. If you're already in a healthy industry or with very good high quality products, good job. But we're speaking here about the ones that are in those industries that are affecting the people. Do it now while you still have the time. You should stop your old ways and realize there is an alternative, a new way. There are many unexplored ways. You just lack motivation and imagination. And you might also be a bit evil. Just joking. I think nobody is really evil. I think the elites also, they might have their own problems. And they might not have the time to address all these problems. But that's why I'm here, to raise the problems so they can solve them, bring them to their attention. And they don't even need to do that much. They just need to focus their attention on finding a solution, making the world a better place and becoming heroes. Easy, no? They can just pay someone to do this for them. It's that easy when you are in their position. And then they can take all the credit and be part of the new earth. A new earth where there will be only healthy lifestyle choices, products, food, water, no chemicals, healthy education, nations and relationships, where the new economy will be based on education, prevention and longevity. A creative economy overall. But sometimes I like to think positive. So positive, even though the world seems like it's going crazier and crazier every day. I want to think sometimes that it's actually the opposite. Even the elites might sound evil, some of them might even look evil. I sometimes think they might actually be on the good side. Now hear me out. Basically, they want to make people stressed and worried and to make their life hard so they can reach enlightenment faster. I know it sounds funny, but think about, we have such a comfortable life. It's hard for us to do anything because of the comfort that we have. And sometimes we might need some fabricated bad things to happen to us or to make us to change something in our lives, to make it better, to solve the situations. Otherwise, there will be no situations. Or I don't know, I hope you get the idea. I feel they do this because if they make the devil real, people will run faster to God. And I think that will solve all our problems. I think we all missing a puzzle piece, and that piece is God. There is another analogy that I heard on TikTok, I think. And they said God spoke to the earth and the earth made the trees. God spoke to the sea and the sea made the sea creatures. And then God spoke to himself and he created the humans. He created us. And now think about like this. If you take a tree out from the earth, what does it happen? The tree will die. If you take a fish out of the water, what will happen? The fish will die. Now what happens if you take the man out of God, or the other way around, the God out of the man? We will die. Some other things why the elites might not be evil. Are the elites really killing us, or they are just giving us what we want and we are killing ourselves? Now think about this. For example, the only thing that they do, that they make this much money, is basically serving the people. We just want burger, cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, and they are just supplying it to us. Do you see it? Or sometimes I like to think so positive that I'm thinking they might actually want a world where everyone is healthy, where everyone is health conscious, where everyone knows and takes care of themselves, knows what to eat, knows what to read, what to watch, and so on. But even if they want this change needs to come from inside of us. I think even if the elites wants this, they can't do anything about it. It needs to be like a natural selection. The healthy and the self-educated will remain and the sick will die. This is the question. So as you can see, I'm taking this situation from multiple angles. I have multiple viewpoints. The way to evolve is not by us being forced to live healthy. It needs to be a personal choice, and we need to also have the bad choices available. I don't think they need to be eradicated, and I don't think it's ever possible. The only thing we need to do is self-educate ourselves, start living healthier, doing sports, be careful what we read, what we watch, what we think, taking control back of our own minds, and stop choosing the things that harms us. And the same, it will be a natural selection, and all the bad products will disappear if we all start choosing the healthier products. Yeah, but I'm also not excluding what we already know. The fact that the elites might be anti-life, anti-health, anti-enlightenment, anti-good, anti-anything good. Everything is possible. It's really hard to know with all this misinformation. I will tell you something. Nobody really knows the absolute truth. I don't know it either. But I had this idea of the video in my head for a while now, and I just said to let it out. What can go wrong? I've been honest. This is how I see the things, and I see sometimes the things from both perspectives. I'm trying not to be too much biased, but maybe none of this is true, or all. My thoughts can be just one of a madman, or they could be complete sanity. Who knows? The whole idea is I'm trying to find a solution. To stop complaining, just find a solution. Let's all stop complaining. Let's all start looking for solutions. And then let's action on these solutions, and let's try to also make a change, because this change starts with everyone. It starts with people from the bottom to them, to the elites. So we need to play our part as well. We need to become better, eat healthier, get better, because they wouldn't sell to us all this crap if we wouldn't buy it. So let's stop buying it. Let's start preventing things instead of getting sick and after depending on their medicine. Let's filter our water. Let's start working out every day, or at least one day yes and one day no. Let's stop using plastic. Let's start buying shit that we don't need. Let's plant vegetables in our gardens. Let's buy animals that gives us milk and meat. I don't know. Let's buy chickens and make eggs and after sell to our neighbors. Let's start doing this thing. It also starts with us. Let's start educating ourselves outside of the school system. Let's start reading some self-help books. Let's see how our subconscious mind works, how our mind works. Let's do all these things. Let's set an example. Let's become good people that when you encounter someone, they'll be like, oh, this guy, this girl is amazing. I want to be like them. Let's start inspiring others by the way we act, speak, by the things we do, and how by acts of kindness, by inspiring, motivating, by reacting nicely in harsh situations, by becoming the best version of ourselves, basically, from all aspects, by becoming more spiritual, by finding God, by getting more connected with our inner self. Stop watching too many movies, stop being too much on social media, stop scrolling, stop addiction, stop smoking, stop drinking. Anyway, as you saw and hear, I came also with practical ideas that they can implement, that they can start doing it. I'm not just saying something just to be said. I'm also thinking, what can we do? Maybe you should think as well. Maybe you have a very unique perspective. Maybe you have a very good idea. Maybe you starting now a new company will help in the future. Help. We need to find solutions. Solutions are out there. We just need to be willing to do it, do the work, do the research, do the action, most especially do the action. But everything starts first. Any change starts with the interior first. So we need first to change ourselves, our mindsets. We need to become in tune with our higher self. Then from there, everything else follows. Anyway, as you saw, I give them really practical ideas that they can even make money with what I said there. And they have all the resources to make it real and happening. Because when you are serving people the best, you will be blessed with the best. Anyway, this was all. I will include this in Firebred's insane video list. Probably I have much more to come. Believe me, I'm keeping myself a bit. Like sometimes I have some weird ideas. I'm not saying they're good. Don't trust me. Don't follow me. Don't take. Maybe I'm totally wrong. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe I'm crazy. Don't take what I say as it is. Do your own research. Think about it. Only thing I want to do sometimes is make people think. I want to make you think. I want to make them think. I want to make myself think. I'm thinking like I need maybe to just shut up. Maybe everything is going as it should and it doesn't need any intervention. But sometimes I'm like, maybe everyone should say what they think about, and so on. It's millions of possibilities. Everything is possible. Getting back to the Big Pharma examples, I know why they do these pills and chemicals is because they cannot patent anything from nature. So maybe nature already has medicine to treat us, and even better than the chemicals that they have, but they can't patent that. They can't say, hey, this is mine and you can't use it and only us we can sell it. So they can't monopoly on that. So that's why but you see, they're thinking small. That's my idea. Like they could just open this longevity, this biohacking, this naturist things, and they could open chains all over the world and problem solved. Then they make money because people will pay money for that, for sure. Yeah, you get me. We don't need villains anymore. I hope you get the idea. Hi guys, Daniel here. This is a disclaimer that I don't know everything. I did not do all the things. I do have a large and vast experience of life and very unique point of view, and in many videos I'm probably speaking from some past experiences, but in some other videos I might speak just from what I read, learn and see from other YouTubers, authors, what I read in the books, what I hear on people or other people. So the whole idea of this disclaimer is, don't think I know it all. Don't treat me like some kind of prophet. I know I'm far from there. I know I'm doing this disclaimer now it's soon, but maybe what I say today, tomorrow I might change it, in the sense that people change, you never know. Maybe what I think now to be truth, a new light will come on that subject and I might change my perception of it. So please don't take everything I say like is the absolute truth or offensive in any way, or we all are different and let's just agree to disagree. Let's just debate, speak, share opinions, have freedom of speech to say anything that we think, anything that comes to our minds. So that's what I'm doing here. Some opinions of mine might upset some of them might not. And honestly, I don't really care, in the sense that we are not here to judge each other. I'm not judging other people. I'm just saying my opinions, and I hope you're not gonna judge me or even others. Just watch the videos, take what's good from them if you find anything good in it. If no, that's fine. But don't be rigid, and let's just agree to disagree, and let's be friends. We can have very different opinions and still be friends. I really believe in that. Let's create a better world. Let's all become firebreds. Let's save the world. A new earth is coming. Stay blessed. See you in the next one.